Thank you, thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And thank you for joining me today to learn how to change a dirty diaper the right way. Okay, we have our baby here. And first, we're going to make sure that we lay the baby down properly because sometimes if you sit the baby up, it's not safe, the baby may fall down. So we're going to make sure that we lay the baby down before we start. And with our next step, we want to make sure that we have all our supplies, which we're going to need our baby wipes. You're going to make sure that you have your diaper. And also you want to make sure that you have your baby powder, and as you can see they're loading up here on the screen. And also our Destin, which is our diaper rash ointment. Alright, so we have the baby here. And we're going to also, after we have all our supplies here, make sure that we remove the clothes properly from the baby. We want to remove the clothes just to ensure that we don't get any feces on the baby or on the clothing. You know, just want to make sure that we remove all the clothes. So I'm going to remove the pants from the baby. And then we'll remove the shirt. And you want to also make sure that you have at least one hand placed on the baby just to ensure that they're stable on the changer here. Alright, so now that we have a baby here, we have safely removed the clothing. We're going to then remove the diaper from the baby. Once removing the dirty diaper, you want to make sure that you grab a wipe. And again, as you can see, I'm still have a hand placed on the baby to ensure that they're safely on the changing table. Grab the baby by the legs and wipe. And if it's a girl, you want to make sure that you wipe from front to back. Just want to avoid, make sure that nothing, any feces or anything are into the vaginal area. So we're going to wipe front to back. Make sure you get all around the back, because sometimes it may climb, so you may have to actually lift the baby up. Just make sure not to lift it too high because you don't want to make it uncomfortable. So we're going to clean the baby once we've done that and remove the diaper, our dirty diaper. Set that there. You want to grab a clean diaper and place it under the baby to avoid any mess that may cause, because if you get anything on the table, it's going to be a big mess. So we're going to place a clean diaper under the baby, as you can see here. But before we close it, you want to make sure that you have your diaper rash ointment. Now, make sure that the baby does actually have a diaper rash, because you want to avoid putting it on the baby if they don't, because they could cause the baby to be extremely dry, and that's something that you don't want. So we're going to take the ointment and just wipe it on the baby. Not too much, but just enough just to cover, because it goes on very thick. Alright, so after we do that, some cases you may put on powder, you may not. Some people prefer not to use powder, but if you do, just make sure to position it away from the baby's face, because you don't want to get in the baby's face. Right, so we have the ointment on, and maybe or maybe not powder. After that, we're going to close up the diaper. Again, you want to make sure that your hand is safely on the baby, holding it in the right position. And then we're going to make sure that we close the diaper by placing it on top of the baby on the front to ensure that the diaper does not come off. So after you safely put it there, the latch is there. Alright, so you have the diaper on the baby. It's on the front, it's closed here tightly. We have the clean baby here. Now we're going to apply the clothing. Make sure that the clothing are clean, because sometimes when you have a dirty diaper, it tends to get on the clothing. So some cases you may actually have to change your outfit, but just for time's sake, we'll just go ahead and place this outfit back on the baby. And I'm going to put the pants on. And keep in mind that the baby might not be as patient as our silent baby is here, so sometimes you may have to go a little bit faster. Right. Put the pants on the baby here. Okay, now that we have the shorts on the baby, sometimes you will just pick it up just to keep it fussing. And we have our shirt here that we're going to place back on the baby. And sometimes you may be able to just go ahead and sit the baby up. Alrighty. And once we safely put the clothes back on the baby, have a clean diaper on the baby. Now we have to dispose the dirty diaper. So make sure that you pick the baby up. You don't want to leave the baby on the changing table unattended. And we're going to take our dirty diaper. Now, I know most cases, sometimes you're at home, you just throw it in the trash can, but you want to also make sure that if you're out in public that you have a plastic bag with you to dispose it properly. Just to avoid it smelling. You never know. So have a plastic bag, maybe tied tightly there. And then we'll dispose it properly in the trash can. And now we have a clean baby. And some things that you may want to remember, some warning signs. Again, when applying the baby powder, just make sure that you point it away from the baby's face. You don't want to put it in the baby's face. You also want to make sure that you have a plastic bag to avoid, throwing into public places and then you having that smelly diaper there. And just also want to make sure not to use a diaper rash ointment if the baby does not have a diaper rash to avoid the baby having extremely dry skin. Any questions? Okay, thank you today for joining me on learning how to change a dirty diaper. Thank you.